Hello and welcome to Everyday Champions in Business, hosted by ActionCOACH Dane County. ActionCOACH is the world's #1 business coaching company, and this is your opportunity to hear the tips, the insider information, the stories that make business and entrepreneurship the best game on the planet. I'm Rob Maniaci, enrollment specialist at ActionCOACH Dane County, and today it's my pleasure to introduce Taylor Remaker, event manager at Barnwood Events in Madison, Wisconsin. Hello, Taylor.
Hi, thanks for having me.
Thanks for joining us. I appreciate it. You ready to get started?
Yep,
Okay, so when people ask about Barnwood Events, how do you describe the business and what you do?
sure. So we are an event venue in Madison. We're 12 minutes from downtown, kind of in a country setting. We're on 8 acres. And we're a new build, so we're a purpose-built barn for events. We can hold up to 300 people, and we do a bunch of different things from weddings, corporate events, fundraisers, retreats, all that kind of stuff.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing that. How long has Barnwood been in business? How long has the current owner been running it? How long have you been in your role?
The Wood family, they've owned this land for like 30 years. And in 2020, they took their vision and started building the barn for events. So we've been doing events since 2021, and I've been here since 2022.
Okay, great. What would you say is the long-term goal? What do you guys hope to accomplish at Barnwood Events? What's the big grand dream?
So our mission is to create joyful celebrations and lasting memories. So that's kind of our motto here. And our vision, I think, is to just keep doing this. I think we've started to perfect it and narrow down what kind of events we want to have here. So just keep improving and tweaking everything to make that happen.
Okay. What's your background? Have you been in the hospitality industry all your life, or is this something new for you?
Events are kind of new for me. So I went to school for like communication and writing. I came to do a nonprofit job in Madison working events and really started to like the event side of it, and then got connected with the Wood family and started doing them here. So I would say probably since 2020-ish, I've been doing events.
Great. What do you like about it? Is it rewarding or
It's like something new every day, which is what I really like. And being able to be with all the people, taking every event's so different. So that's kind of fun, is like making everything perfect for what that person sees as their vision, and obviously very rewarding.
variety keeps you going?
Totally. It's always something interesting and new.
Okay. Tell us about your target market. Who is the ideal client? Who's the sweet spot that drives the business?
So we love to work with like couples and groups of all kinds. Like I said, that's kind of what keeps it interesting. But for our space, our ideal event is like 100 to 225, 250 guests. And I think we like the couples or the groups that want an event in Madison, but want something different. And like I said, we're in Madison, but we have a secluded feel. So kind of those like people who want a little something different and low maintenance events. That's kind of what we go for.
Okay. Am I hearing the wedding party is the uh really the main thing or
Weddings is our like what we do the most here. And then during the weeks, we do a lot of like different corporate things. We're open to definitely doing weekday corporate stuff, but the weddings, I think, is the main thing that we do here.
okay. I'd say beyond the specific product and service you deliver, if you were to get a little philosophical, what is the real value you deliver to your clients? What is the problem you're solving for them besides food and entertainment?
Yeah, this one's kind of interesting because we're not like an all-inclusive venue where we don't have like the catering and the bakeries and all that kind of stuff in-house, but we kind of try to go above and beyond to be more than just like the space where you hold your event. So we're always trying to like go beyond that. So we have vendors that we recommend. We have decor you can use for free. We have dance lessons, photography options, and we also have planning and coordinating services in-house. So I think that broader thing is just being able to kind of give you as much help as we can, more than just being the space that you're in.
So even though you're not producing and serving the food, you still take that responsibility to make sure that the folks are satisfied.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, we have vendors that we really like and recommend because, the event's in our space and we want the event to reflect well on us as well. And those vendors that come in, even though they're not directly tied with us, it can be kind of a reflection of us. So we want to make sure we have good vendors and we try to guide people towards those so that the event goes pretty seamlessly.
Yeah, super important. Thanks for sharing that. What's the biggest challenge you've been faced with as an event manager since starting at Barnwood?
I would say each event has their own challenges. So a lot of people, have their own vision of what they want, and it's hard to sometimes be with all the rules and restrictions we have to have as the venue to be able to make their dream wedding or their dream event and still be within the limits of what we can provide or are allowed to provide. So I think with everything, just making sure that we can make them as happy as we can and go above and beyond to work around or work with what we can to make it their most perfect day.
Okay. Sometimes what they have in mind is just impossible to deliver, but so finding a way to make it happen.
Yeah, make their dreams a reality in a like safe and effective way.
Safe and effective way. Okay, I see where you're going with that. So, Taylor, I know the hospitality industry is a lot of nights, weekends, even holidays. How do you balance your work life with your personal life in this unique career you have?
Yeah, it can be difficult. And I talk to a lot of other event people that try to manage this too. And I think the big thing is just to try to really enforce, like if you work a weekend, to take a day off during the week so that you can regroup and still have your life while being focused on this. And Julie, our owner here, she has a lot of talented staff. So we can all kind of work together to take time off and still be able to enjoy our life and our families and everything while still having a fun and rewarding job.
Yeah, thank you. That's helpful. I appreciate that. Have you had a great coach or mentor in even in your life, in school, in business, someone you looked up to that really fed into you?
Yeah, one of my first bosses, she was kind of the one who put this inside of me too to make sure I have a work-life balance, and to like while you're at work, really put your heart into the work, but to also take time to do your own thing. And always, she said like family first, and incorporated that into it. So I think that has always stuck with me. I think that's important.
She let you know it's okay.
Yes, yeah.
Got it. All right, thanks. Okay, we're going to shift gears a little, Taylor, and go into some rapid fire questions. So please, just your best, quick, short responses to the next five or six questions. So Taylor, beyond friends and family, who is someone you really admire?
This sounds like a suck up question, but probably Julie, our owner here. She's a great entrepreneur.
Okay. What specifically do you admire about her?
She's always looking for the next thing to improve her business and what we can do to enhance the client experience and also enhance our business as a whole.
Okay. Yeah, I was a little suck up, but we'll take it.
It's fun to work with her.
What's your key to success?
I think for this job, it's just having so much pre-planning with everybody and to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Okay. What would be your best advice to someone starting out in this industry?
A funny one would be to have really comfortable shoes because you're on your feet the whole time. And then I would also say take more notes than you think you need.
Okay. Comfortable shoes, take a lot of notes. Awesome. What would be a must-read book, movie, TV show, podcast that you would recommend to anybody?
For events right now, or just in life.
Just in life or industry specific?
So industry specific, we're reading Unreasonable Hospitality right now, and that goes over like how to go above and beyond for your guests. And that one's really clicking.
Okay. How about just for pleasure, movie, book that you love?
I love podcasts, so my favorite one's Armchair Expert, and they have a lot of experts on that talk about so many different things.
Thanks. Thanks, Taylor. Where can we find you online, Barnwood?
Okay, so our website's barnwoodeventswi.com. If you go on there, all of our social media links are on there, but you can just search the same Barnwood Events WI and you'll find us.
Nice job on the rapid fire questions. Two more quick questions to go. Is there anything you'd like to include in the form of an offer, call to action, an event you'd like to promote coming up for Barnwood?
Well, we just had a barn dance this last weekend, which was really a hit. So I'd say watch our Facebook for if you want to come out and do a barn dance in the future with us. And if you're interested in like checking out a new venue, we do tours all the time. So just go to our website and submit an inquiry, and we'd be happy to show you around and hear about any events you might have in mind.
Okay, thank you. Taylor, last question. Here, all topics are wide open. Again, it doesn't necessarily have to be events and hospitality. What is most inspiring to you these days?
I think work-wise, it's so inspiring to know that people are choosing us to like make their best memory and get married and have like the best day of their life. So I think that's really what keeps us going is like, how can we make sure that they're having that? And I just got married and I know that all those vendors were key to making my day so important. So I think that's what inspires me and keeps going is like, they chose us. We got to make this perfect for them.
Yeah, that is cool. I never really thought about it that way, but it's like for 24 hours, you are a member of the family.
Yeah, totally.
Or probably longer than 24 hours.
Yeah, like a year and a
Yeah.
half.
Okay, great. Well, hey, nice job. That wraps it up. Good job on the interview.
Thanks.
As a thank you for participating, we are going to send you the Joe Theismann Everyday Champ or How to Be a Champion Every Day
Awesome.
autographed book. And if you know any other business owners who might want to participate in that, please let them know, and we'd be happy to interview them. Uh,
Cool.
Thank you, Taylor.
Yeah, thank you.
It's Barnwood Events, wi.com, right?
Yep, you
All
got
right.
it.
Look them up, take advantage, get a tour. Taylor, thank you so much. Nice job, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Ciao.